You're listening to the Abolitionist Roundtable, patriotic Black American conservative all-access radio, with your hosts, Del, Phil, and Janice. They're leading the charge in advancing the conservative revolution. Join the conversation at 734-822-1600.
All right, we're back. Thank you for joining the Abolitionist Roundtable. I have one of the speakers, Miss Reynolds. Well, I have Miss Reynolds on the line right now. I can't believe. Miss Reynolds, are you still on the line?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh my goodness! Just to hear this story, just over the break, Miss Reynolds. Thank you. Jesus is alive, and I'm glad he found a place in your heart.
Yes.
And now that you can go out there, because there's so many young people right now that's being misled right now.
Absolutely. And see,
yes,
one of
go
the
ahead.
things,
By the world. Yeah, go ahead.
One of the things that I believe, because, the Spirit of the Lord is saying to me that you do have these young people out here that's being misled, but see, they don't want to listen to, and they won't listen to just anybody. And God said to me, they'll listen to you, because one, you've been there. You've been there 14 times, okay? Yes. And so I've turned your life around and your mind, your thinking, to where you realize that what you did was wrong. It was not of God. If you go to, in the Bible, Psalm 139, where Christ say, I knew you before you were in the womb. That's right. That means that when you first conceived, it's a baby, okay?
Ms.
God
Reynolds
knew that child before it was even conceived.
Ms.
So for
Reynolds
us to think that it's just a blob or it's not a baby yet until after the first trimester. Oh, that's what I was told by my own mother. But that's a lie.
Yes.
It's a lie.
When and where is your event tomorrow?
Me up because I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it like it is, the truth.
Absolutely.
When and where is your event tomorrow, Ms. Reynolds? I want you to get that back on air. When and where is your event tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 2 o'clock at the Planned Parenthood in Ann Arbor. I will be speaking, there's a Jericho walk, and so I will be speaking there. I also wrote a book. The name of it is In Pursuit of Sanity. I will have my book there on sale, and I will speak about the issue of abortion, but I've been through a lot in my lifetime, okay? A whole lot. I've been shot twice, raped twice, once by the police. But see, I'm a walking miracle, because God told me, I kept you because you're going to tell that I'm still doing the same miracles today that I did through Christ over 2,000 years ago.
Amen.
You are a walking miracle. Give me my glory, and that's what I'm going to do.
Amen.
So, I will be speaking, and I will have my book on sale.
All right. Thank you very much. We're going to have to, I'm going to connect contact the agency that you're working with and participating. We're going to have you back on sometime. I just have a loaded board right now. Thank you very much. We enjoy you been joining us this morning, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You.
Bye
All
now.
right, you too. All right, I want to get to our friend Glenn on line 2. Good morning, Glenn. How you doing?
Good. How are you all?
Good.
What that was just a tremendous call and just a tremendous
testimony.
That is
testimony of faith. Absolutely.
Man, I know it's overwhelming. Man, that was an awesome testimony. That is an awesome testimony. And that's what the church need to. They got to go out there on the street and find these young people. They need Christ in their life, and they can take them off this path of socialism and social justice and abortion and get them in a good foundation, a Christian foundation, and in addition, get them participating in what God's design was for mankind, marriage between a man and a woman. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Clear.
Oh no, you're absolutely fine.
Yeah.
It's just incredible the path that so many have been led down, and it's been a false path.
Yes.
And for a candidate like a Hillary Clinton to go out and glorify the founder of Planned Parenthood.
Yes.
For Nancy Pelosi as a Catholic to go out and glorify the founder of Planned Parenthood. These are people that generations are looking up to, and the question is, you can't have it both ways.
No, you can't.
and that wasn't the reason that I called, but she just was such
I know she put a little
great
fire in myself and you, but absolutely, the Democrat Party, in my opinion, is the party of death. That's what they celebrate. That's what Islam celebrate. And Islam and the Democrat Party are one and the same. They have the same vision: death. They don't celebrate life. We celebrate life. On the other side, we celebrate life. We encourage life. How we can end abortion, slow down abortion so that we can end abortion is to promote family.
It's not only just to promote family,
Absolutely.
but it's actually to promote not just the character, but the purpose in life.
Yes.
We have taken away so much purpose from people as far as what their role in life is to be, that they have to go back and rely on the handouts, or rely on drug dealing, or rely on prostitution, or rely on, to this day, in Detroit, human trafficking, okay? How can we, and this is totally off of why I called.
Yes.
I called because you've got a Bernie Sanders and you've got Clinton that are promising all of these
All the goodies.
and a lot of it, and one of the points that I called in for was about education.
Yes.
We have colleges that have endowment funds that are just obscene. And there is no reason to continue to be bolstering these endowment funds. Stanford University, it was just reported, they brought in over $1 billion last year for their foundation fund. It now totals over $40 billion.
Wow.
What is it? Who is that money benefiting? It's not benefiting anyone, because it's sitting in a hole and then it's doled out little bit by little bit, because the purpose of the people that are in charge of that is to grow this almighty endowment fund. If they want to give free college to students at Stanford University for about 5 or 10 years, they could do it right now without asking the government or anyone else for a drop of money. They could say, if you are placed here at our school because of your education or because of your desire to go into these fields which will benefit our country or benefit the job market where we need these skills, the endowment's going to pay for you to go to school. As long as you keep these grades, as long as you do your part and work and make those grades. We don't have people that are putting any responsibility to these attachments of these free gifts. And all it comes back to is the taxpayer to continue to pay more and more. And again, I think education is a great thing, but we have too many people in education that are way overpaid for what the end result is of that education, number one. And number two, I was thinking about going into education probably a couple of decades ago, worked as a substitute, and the most pitiful thing that I ran into as far as the union environment with the schools was that there was a teacher that I was told that she fell asleep by the students that I was in there substitute teach for a few days. And granted, she was a woman that probably should have just been ready to retire, or compassionate say, listen, Rachel, you've done such a great job over the 25 years you've been here as a teacher. We just need to find a different slot for you so you continue to help us, but you can't be falling asleep in front of these students. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to you. And the union cannot protect you to have you fall asleep, and the students basically just do whatever it is they want for the 15 minutes they're in class.
Absolutely. I want to thank you. I have to move on because I still have more people on the line. Call us back next week.
Woman back on.
Yes, absolutely. Please. I want you to call us back next week, and I want you to talk about specifically what you called in for, whatever topic it is. But thank you very much. I have to just keep it moving because we have a loaded board. Okay, thank you very much.
Can I just mention that the Miss Reynolds who called in, her name is Lavinia Lynn Reynolds, and she has a website, inpursuitofsanity.com. Yes. inpursuitofsanity.com, and it talks about her book, gives you an opportunity to buy her book, In Pursuit of Sanity. It is the name of her book as well, and it says it's an honest and open account of her life and testimony, a love story about a serious generational curse, child mental abuse, abortion, drugs and alcohol abuse, rape, physical abuse, crime and mental illness, and ultimately her journey to deliverance through Christ. I think that is just a gift from God that she called into our show this morning.
It was awesome.
Amen.
Yes, and here, I'm going to go to, let's see here. Who was next? Okay, we're going to go to line 3. And good morning, Miss Cecilia, right?
Good morning, Del. Happy birthday. 52 years and going strong.
Yes, amen.
Yes,
Thank you. Yes. Matter of fact, I never told anybody but yeah, today is my birthday. Matter of fact, I'm giving away a T-shirt too. It's somebody else's birthday today. If you can tell me whose birthday it is. He started in the 80s. It was under his leadership. He started something called the Conservative Revolution, as historians now say. And we're going to give you we have a Abolitionist Roundtable Walk for Life T-shirt.
Oh, I wish I knew the answer to that.
Okay, that's okay. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, what you have a project too also that you're going to be participating in tomorrow.
So Lavinia Reynolds is a volunteer instructor at our center in Lansing.
Oh, she was on fire just now.
She is a lady on fire because of the redemption of Christ. And she's a wonderful spokesperson for our ministry, Project Rachel. In Lansing, we service the whole mid-Michigan area, so we service Ann Arbor as well. And the thing I'd like to add to what Lavinia said, please, everybody who's in the area, show up tomorrow at 2 o'clock in Ann Arbor, 3100 Professional Drive, in front of the Planned Parenthood. We'll be joining our whole pro-life family and friends from the mid-Michigan area for the kickoff and the Jericho March of something that's really happening in 273 cities in North America and around the globe.
Oh, wow. You said 273?
273 cities in North America and around the globe. That started as a little tiny effort in Texas with 4 people sitting around a kitchen table. How can we end abortion? This is traumatic for women and men. It's a crisis in our nation. We should not tolerate it as we did not tolerate slavery. This is dismembering of our unborn American children. And I'd like to add something, Del.
Yes.
2 o'clock tomorrow in Ann Arbor in front of the Planned Parenthood. In America, 13% of our population is African American women. 36% of abortions are performed on African American women. And you mentioned Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger started in the 50s her campaign to limit the population of African Americans and Hispanics and those who are poor. She's the founder of Birth Control League of America, which we all know now is Planned Parenthood.
Yes.
And they had an agenda starting in the 50s to get rid of the slaves in America.